this is part 2.
Shout out to the BBJ boys who have a YouTube channel as well. We just want to show some love to them because it's a kids show.
Yes.
So to all the moms out there, subscribe. They've got something really growing for our young babies. And they like watching stuff these days, man. It's crazy.
We love you guys. Peace.
No, but like that, you know what, in saying that, like that's what I was thinking, because I know like some people that watch us may be a different religion. Like, so I'm just like, but then again, I don't want to disrespect my religion. And
right.
I always want to, we're Christian and pray before we eat, because that's just what we normally do.
Right.
But
I mean, we had that problem first going into radio, like me and my sisters. All of our uncles are ministers and stuff like that, so we found that because they knew it was our show that they would listen in. So my sister and myself and my crew would be really mindful. We used to walk on eggshells, but except me, because I was like really no filter sort of thing. And because the first thing I ever got taught in radio is be brave. You need to be brave enough to speak out and back up what you say. So I used to go on there, and when I felt like it was getting too serious, I was like, come on man, get out of here, like you know, add all my little perks and stuff like that. But at the same time, you're trying to build an audience. Like you don't want to undermine anything. And so we used to get calls in saying, you know, you remember who you guys are, and like all that sort of stuff being told off on. My sister used to break down sometimes, like on air, and she'd have to sit like away from the camera and stuff like that. And I used to say to her, he chose us for this. You know, we didn't, this came about because we can do this. We're gifted to do stuff like this. And so it was hard for us to come about that, accepting that. So being able to do what you guys do, man, like I know who I am. You don't know who I am. And that's why I'm on here. Because it's not about me. At the end of the day, it's about the people who are listening. When you guys send things in and you want to talk about things, that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, we're just sharing a meal, having a good time, fellowshipping, but we're doing it for the benefit of the people. So don't hold back who you are and compromise who you are because it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Like when the hardest thing about it is you can't please everyone. Like everybody's gonna have something to say. Oh, look at her arms. Oh,
because for her, her segment, like we said before, is live. It's live on Facebook. So her comments, unlike ours obviously we receive it afterwards, we read it, you know. But whereas for her comments are live as they are.
Live.
Her questions come as they are. Lee've, what's your opinion on this? Lee've, what's your opinion on this? How do you find yourself, I mean, being a kingdom when you're very much, you say it for what it is. What is one of the hardest topics that you've had, like you've been asked on air to discuss or your opinion of?
And do you shut it down, or do you always answer?
You know what? Your discernment in anything is what counts, and you know, if you know that those kind of conversations are going to take you somewhere that you don't want to go, you kind of pull back. You still answer the question, and you know, some people will be like, you didn't answer that question. I'm like, you know what, there's a time and place for things. And you know, putting it on an air like that and putting you on the spot, it's not so you can buckle or trying to push the kind of, oh yeah, what's her patience, you know, like stuff like that. But I do answer the question, and I tend to find that I answer the hardest questions, and I let the other questions kind of go. But for me, I'm just like, I really think it through, and God is quick, man. Like Holy Spirit, come now and be in my mouthpiece, because you know, He is quick when it comes to making sure that what I say is is right on.
Yeah.
Because at the same time you're held accountable for, you know.
Yeah.
Like I could say something and then they go and they try it and they're like, but
we can't say it to please you guys. Like we have to be mindful of what he thinks, what's within our like it's, but I do answer the question, and the hardest question I would say would probably be around the season of gay marriage, and when it was approved here in Australia and stuff like that. And especially being a kingdom woman, having to, I can only testify for myself. Yes.
I can't speak for the nation. I speak on behalf of the voice of Polynesian people and our young people who are on the rise, in the opportunity that I've been given. But I don't speak for everybody else, like individually. I'm each to my own kind of girl, and I speak on what I know. So answering that question, I was kind of like, and my best friend, shout out to my best friend Istolo Tomasi.
Hey best friend.
He was the one who jumped on and he was like, what do you think of gay marriage? I was like, oh come on man. I just started. You know, it's what the people want, and you have to kind of give them what that's as much as you can have from me.
Yeah, exactly.
What you guys want.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, so you know, just speaking on what I know, not what I think I know, what I know, and my testimony, my walk, and what my beliefs are, my thoughts are. Because at the end of the day, when you run a talk show or something like this, those people are watching because they want to know what you think, not what everyone else thinks. It's like we're eating the food and we're going to be like, oh, what do you guys think that it tastes like?
Exactly.
But we're here like, nah, it's good. It's really good because we can actually taste it.
Yes.
But shout out to your girl for making all of this, man.
Thank you, Millie. Love you.
I would definitely be telling everybody about this.
Okay, so just to also lighten the mood, what was one of your biggest bloopers on air?
You know, my biggest bloopers probably was, you know, when you, because I don't really swear, like ever since I was saved, I still believe that I'm gifted in my tongue, so don't you know.
Don't push your sister.
I know.
Don't push your sister.
I think the biggest thing is, you know, when people think that you're holy, Christian and God, you know, every saint, as we say, we don't have it all together. My pastors, my spiritual pastors and leaders will say, first and foremost, if somebody has it together and is better than Jesus, come at me. Other than that, for me, so like I don't really swear. But when I drop something, and you know your instant reaction is like, oh sugar, like, you know, it was hard for me to kind of get rid of the S word, like, you know, so I was like, oh snap, like, you know, man. So, and sometimes when my guests come in and we're interviewing, it's just like normal, natural flowing conversation, they just start like, you know, throwing in the bombs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, we cannot say that on air, but all good. I'm like, this show was classified MA plus 15. But I love that you guys put your bloopers on, like, you know, when you in the beginning. That's so cool. Like, it's real. But I think because I know what I'm doing, it's my guest when they come on and they don't know. I brief them and I tell them, you know, from the get-go, but you know, when you're in a flowing conversation and you're in the mojo and you're like,
organic, and you're like,
but I love it when somebody comes and says, oh, can you play a song for me? And I don't check the song, and then when I play the song and then it's just F-bombs.
Oh my god.
And I'm like quick, like, oh remix, and then I'm like, oh, sorry about that guys, we didn't know that Siona's song had some swearing in it, like, do you know what I mean?
Words.
So I try and, you know, make up for it, and I address it. I don't cover anything. Like, what you see is clearly what you see, but I don't go about it and be like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna cut that out, and because if we don't address it, oh my gosh, and it gets addressed by the founders, you'd rather, you know, when you make a mistake, just admit to it and, you know, deal with it.
Exactly.
Rather than, yeah, I'm gonna cover it, try hide it.
Okay, so my question is, do you ever get like mean comments or messages about you?
All the time.
Yeah,
100%.
And how do you address it though? Like, do you just ignore it, or would you just?
You know what? When these people are smart because they know who I am and they'll private mail it to me.
Oh really?
Yeah. So they don't do it on air. One, my whole family can see. Two, the whole nation can see.
Yeah.
But they write it to me, you know, and there's people out there that write nasty stuff, but for me, I write back biblical. See, like if you like anything, like no word, nothing formed against me will prosper. Like you know, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And like I know who I am, so when I address it, you know, you want to be like, well, go and blah blah blah, beep beep beep. Okay. You know, you want to be like that, but that's your flesh talking, man. Like you know, if you're better than that, you have to think better than that. So I represent a lot of people when I'm on there. I think about the whole entire nation, not just, you know. So when somebody, like, I had a guy on there who wrote to me and he was like, and my brothers were watching, and he was like, oh, you're so hot, like, oh, you're sexy time, like all this, you know, unnecessary, like irrelevant stuff.
Exactly. She's over here talking about like Jesus, and you're like, you are hot, girl.
And my brothers are watching. Do you know what I mean? And so when he was doing that, he was like, oh, what are you wearing? And I was like, you know what? Jesus is fun too. And so I wrote right on there, my full armor of God. Do you like it?
Amen.
You know, and when you respond in biblical stuff, there's not much people can say.
That's
like, you know, it's not the fact that I want to show off that I know my Bible because I read it, but it's because, you know, when you walk in a certain light and walk on a certain path and have to present yourself to the world, you have to be mindful of, because you know, a lot of people's hearts, those are the hearts that you're there to care for. So anything you can say, it might be to that person, but it can trigger another person.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, it's
chain effect.
Yeah, so for me it's just holding on back and being like, okay, have a breathe, have a little moment. I know you want to
just this week. I have to admit, just this week.
That's why I asked, because a lovely lady had commented and she was just saying like all these things. Hey, what was she saying?
What did she say? First, she, like, you know, we sort of briefly touched on it, but obviously we wanted to get Lee've's side because she does this, but hers is live. She came at us because, first of all, with the way that we speak, she said for us to not fake it, and that we are Fijian. We represent Fiji, but the fact she said, oh, you guys are faking it, you guys can clearly speak Fijian.
And if I knew how to speak Fijian,
I would gladly,
loud and proud, gladly, I would be speaking it. Like,
I don't want to sound like this. Both, I mean, God bless Australia, but this, I'd rather be speaking Fijian, to be honest. And secondly, she came for our weight.
Yep.
She came for our weight.
Oh, I know.
When we addressed it, or when Dilo addressed it, for example, her response was just like, well, it's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Why do you have to do that?
You know, my flesh reacted. My flesh. Meanwhile, can I just quickly say, just a real quickly insert. They're having a party upstairs with their uncle. So just excuse the noise. They're having a party, just very quietly. But yeah, my flesh, Dilo's flesh, Tim's flesh. Oh, we were shivering because we could only say so. I could have said so much about a weave, about everything.
We're just being honest right now.
We're just being honest, but
I guess
you've just opened our mind up to stuff with how you just said it, because I feel like definitely how we react and how we will address things. We obviously have people watching it, and it's a chain effect. If people obviously see us react to one person,
and you know what, shout out to you beautiful woman who hit us up, you know, hit the girls up with what you think,
who had the time.
You know, if you go out of your way and use that energy to kill something great, like just kill the vibe, good for you.
Yeah.
But if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like Lee've said, take a note.
Put it in the
or call 1-800 someone who can.
And literally, like seriously, if people, that's what, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, so many people use that energy to just throw out bad vibes. You know, if something's not happening right in your life right now, I'm sorry. My bad, I'm sorry. I'll continue to pray for the nation and pray for you guys out there. And you might, let me just put it like this, generations have changed, times have changed.
Indeed.
And you know, I think with our island people in general, they're so cultural about culture and about religion and about, you know, I hate the word religion, you know, because what religion are you, like, you know, sort of thing. But you know, there's only one culture, and it's kingdom culture. It's beautiful that we're all Fijian, Samoan, Cook Islands, around the South Pacific and everything, and it's beautiful that everyone has an opinion. But if you have an opinion and you're feeling like this is not the opinion for you, or this is not the vibe you want to vibe, start your own channel, honey. It's all good.
Yeah.
And let's see how many people feel the same way about you. You know, and the first thing you want to do is look them up and be like,
and
find out their family and and that's what. For me, even when that happens to me, for my own protection, I'll find you, girl. One, I will find your family, and not that I'm gonna do anything to them. It's just beneficial for me to know who's watching me. And if there's any beef, I'll know where to go. Do you know what I mean? But don't get it twisted. Even as a Christian and as a good girl, I'm good for repentance. Like, you know, I'm good for that.
I'm good for forgiveness.
We serve a forgiving God.
Amen.
Not that I'll use that against him or against anybody out there, but that's what I mean. Like, we're still human in the flesh. We're still here, and it still makes us human to react like that. You know, and it's normal to react like that. So for me, like, when people come at me, I'm like, honey, I'll still knock you out and pray to Jesus for forgiveness. Do you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. We don't have it all together, but I'm pretty sure Jesus is gonna forgive me for this one. But you know, not that I'm promoting any sort of thing like that, but that's how
you're not promoting gun violence.
Yeah.
Fist violence.
But if you come at somebody, be expected to receive it back when they respond. Because you don't write things and think, oh yeah, they'll never see it, they'll never respond. You're doing it because you want a reaction, you want people to see it, but be prepared for the backlash.
Yeah, but that's exactly what my husband said. He's like, just don't react. They just want a reaction. You know what I mean?
Any kind of reaction, bad reaction, good reaction, they just want some sort of attention. And like, it's sad to say, there's so many attention seekers out there.
That's why I'm not even gonna mention, like, I told you, let's not mention the name, because she probably just wants to.
Oh, we can name and shame any day, but
no, because you know what? To be honest, boo boo, it's a fake name. So there's no Christina in Fiji. Okay, there's no Lion family in Fiji. Okay, but anyways, look.
You probably have haters who have fake pages, so like, at the end of it all, like, bro, you are real to what you believe and what you are going for, what you are aiming for. What other people's bad vibes are is irrelevant.
That's all on us.
It's like being shielded. You know, there's a covering over what we do, and it's gifting. You know, and it's gifts that, and I know you know that. Do you know what I mean? And first and foremost, we know that we were chosen for such a time as this. And it wasn't something that we dreamt about, woke up one day and thought, you know, it's something that was predestined.
Yeah.
These sort of things will enlighten and awaken things in some people that are watching, and that's what you are called to do.
Right.
If she was called to do it, good for you.
Exactly.
We'll watch your channel when it comes out, but other than
shout
that,
you out even.
yeah. Maybe come on and share a meal with them. Like, honestly, like.
But it's, you know, just like you said, you know, sometimes people react the way that they react because stuff isn't going right for them.
Yeah.
So we forgive you. On that note, we forgive you. We love all our subbies. Welcome to the recent subbies that have joined us. We love every single one of our Matuvale. Matuvale is just family, you know. We have to acknowledge them. And we read every single one of your comments. We may not get the chance to always reply, but we read it. So we understand that obviously people have opinions, but please keep the negativity. We're all about love. We're all about positivity. You know, positivity. Right. Give us, you know, continue to give us your topics that you want us to touch on, because honestly, we're
actually flooded with so many
we
topics.
Put down the list, and we've got like the emails and the requests of what we need to talk about is there. So please bear with us, especially with holiday season, with the family. You know, it's just stuff that we're going through. Darling, we appreciate you.
Yes.
We thank you.
Guys, thank you.
This is not going to be the last time our sister here is going to be joining us.
No, it's not.
Because we just briefly discussed on something, and I know that she wanted to come on in another segment, which will come. I'll tell you. I haven't even told Villa what's happening, but she wants to come back on. But she will definitely be reappearing, and you know. We will put her link down below. Can you just quickly say the channel again? So it's Nisha Now is my segment. I have a Facebook page, and Instagram is Ilche1708.
Yes.
Ilche. Yeah, Ilche. It's I gotta keep the name. Yeah. It was my dog's name, so it's nothing like cool about it. It's just my dog's name. Foafoa Samoa Radio. We have an app and we have a Facebook page. Yep. If you guys, I'll put all the links below. Yeah. If you guys want me to share anything that you guys have going on in your lives and stuff like that,
comment down below.
Yeah, hit the girls up, they'll message it to me and stuff like that. But just before I go, I do want to mention in the topic that we were talking today, I just want to remind everybody that these guys have their own families too. So whatever you write to them, you have to be mindful that they have husbands, they have brothers, and you know, that's what people don't they never think about, right? What comes after. Yeah. You know, it may be an innocent comment and you don't mean bad intentions towards the girls and stuff like that, and you want to make their show better, but those are just opinions. Right. If you have those kind of opinions, mail them privately. Yes. And say, hey, I don't think that you guys should have said, you know, I'm just looking out for you, because that's what our people do. We uplift each other. Yeah. Other than that, like, you know, it's sad to say, but islanders always kick each other down. Yeah. Never want to lift each other up. Yeah. But times are changing. Times are changing. And you gotta get with the times. Get on board, boo boo. Right. So yeah, no, I'm really encouraged to be sharing a meal with my sister. No, we thank you, darling. To be part of like the Fijian squad. Yeah. she was like dropping words, dropping things, and we're like, wait, what? And she's like, I love Fiji, and we're like, Tosa, Tosa. But look, one thing that she also does as well, for those that do like say curry runs, you have a car wash, whatever it may be, a dance coming up, literally with the link that we add below, you can email her directly and be like, Lee've, please sister, can you just shout this out? We're trying to fundraise, do a roti run for my auntie that's leaving next week, or Nay needs some ice cream money. Your girl can literally promote that. So we thank you, darling. We appreciate it. We pray that you have an amazing weekend and week ahead. Family, guys, this is like my third attempt in recording our ending, but anywho, you guys would have noticed that it didn't end correctly, and we apologize for that. So again, we would like to thank our sister girl, Lee've, for dropping us and giving us some knowledge. Obviously with this industry, it ain't easy. To be cheesy. Yep.
I just said that. And we want to just thank her, and we cannot wait to have her on again. We thank our matuvale that have been along with this ride with us. Like, our numbers are just have been amazing. They're just rising. My son is over here. Have been rising with us. So to all our newbies, we thank you for allowing us to be a source of entertainment to you guys. Thanks everyone yet again for the comments that you guys leave and the emails, whatnot. We also, if anyone who haven't noticed, we have an email address down below, so please also you can hit us up directly through that. Yeah, we pray that you guys had an amazing Christmas. Obviously in Sydney, Australia, it is hecka hot, so keep hydrated, stay in the shade, because you know how us chocolate, we melt. And yeah, stay loving each other, stay connected with the family, everything like that. So yeah, we love you guys, appreciate you guys. Until our next video, peace.